The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast.
Decent chance! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Messi.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
And it's Thuram. Zanetti. Davids did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Rijkaard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Davids. And it's Messi. Thuram spots it and intercepts. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And he's quick to snatch it back. Knocks it into space. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Zanetti. For Yaya Toure. Rummenigge, and this is Ibrahimovic. Played into space, and this is Ibrahimovic. That's good play. That is good strength. Well read, nice interception. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
It's Ibrahimovic! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Robson with the short one. Chance! Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Zanetti.
San Antonio really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term.
Messi! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Birmingham Legion are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Thuram. And it's Messi. 30 minutes gone. Bergomi. Zanetti. And it's Rijkaard. It's Hullet. Rummenigge. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And the through ball. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. The keeper doing his best to put him off. And that's one back! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Cruyff showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Looks a good ball through. Bergomi demonstrating his defensive quality there. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Driving forward, tries to play it through.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Neymar. Yaya Toure is the team's great visionary. But that has not gone well. And it's Davids. Messi.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. And it's Hullet. Oh, he's found support out wide. Messi gets into a good position. And the finish! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
We come to you now with a quick
Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Birmingham Legion ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. So let's get the ball rolling. To Thuram. Bergomi. Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's played through for him. Real chance! And it's in! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Birmingham Legion go up by 2 and are looking good. And he shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are disappearing out of sight. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Takes the shot! And that is a save of real quality. Not easy by any means.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Yaya Toure. Rijkaard. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge. Messi. Nicely worked. Tar. Turan. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And it's been played through. It's Ibrahimovic!
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now he's off and running. Now it's Messi. Robson has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And this is Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Zanetti did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rijkaard. Davids has created one goal already. Messi. Bergomi pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Yaya Toure. Oh, this looks sharp. That's a good run down the left. He's shifting through the gears here. Cruyff! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's kept it out, just.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Substitution on the field.
Birmingham
Number
Legion
21.
have their second corner now.
Number 9, Ibrahimovic.
They've played it short.
Number 14, Brian Robson. Number
Nice
8,
control.
Davids. Number 2,
San Antonio
Chow.
have the chance to
On
go the
the
other way.
field, Number 7, George
Well
Best.
seen. Saw that.
Number
Takes a
19,
shot. And the
Rudiger.
keeper has done
Number
it off.
22,
Top stop.
Iniesta.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Number 20, Baresi. Substitution.
Intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And back to the keeper they go. Messi. Cruyff. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Iniesta plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. That looks a cracking ball. He's got a... And Messi! Goal! Irrepressible, imperious. That's what makes him what he is. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the best. Good effort from distance. It's run loose here.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Messi, and a chance! And he seemed certain to get the sixth. Thuram. Messi. And the return pass. Threads one in. He's in plenty of space here. And he's managed to get free. And it's Cruyff. Vieira. Best. And it's been played through. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's in a great position here. Bergomi makes the interception. And he's running through. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, denied at the last. Tries to get it clear. Ronald, big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that is that. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just a supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
And as Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
Messi! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Schlotterbeck. Baresi. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff. Spread out to the left. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Robson is offering a wry smile there.
Musiala. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's having a shot! Oh, glorious batting goal!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence.
And Cruyff! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, We score!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So they have it all to do again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's good vision. Oh, well played. Dida punts it upfield. Cruyff. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, important interception. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Neatly clipped into space. Now it's Raul. Van Basten. Caught offside that time. Rijkaard, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Cruyff. Well read, and the danger is averted. San Marino are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can...
Oh, he's been caught napping! And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Messi. He's played it back. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Cruyff. Cruyff! He's got a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Birmingham Legion with the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And that's going to be a booking. Well, no joy this time. Rijkaard. Musiala. Rijkaard. Raul. Now it's Batistuta. Played through into space. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Produces a cross. Corner number 2 then. Roberto Carlos plays it short. And he's gone backward here. He's having a pop! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Roberto Carlos goes short. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Birmingham Legion have the chance to go the other way. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. And it's Messi. Now that's well seen too. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's going for goal! Robson threads one in. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Roberto Carlos. Musiala. There's a sharp little ball here. And this is Batistuta. And Batistuta! And here's Musiala.
Added time.
Looking tidy in possession here. Davids. Robson. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That's been slipped through. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Messi. Ibrahimovic. Now that is a hefty challenge. That's the end of the first 45. Birmingham Legion have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Birmingham Legion are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Raul plays, and a header! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
San Marino get their 4th corner. And it's been taken short. Lofted in. Batistuta! Same attempt, same outcome. It threatens little.
Yeah, nothing overly wrong with the way the ball's been played in. They just need to make it count.
Great defending, strong and determined. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Cruyff powering forward here. Chance for a shot! And he's stuck it away! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And there was his 3rd, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed.
He's in one-on-one. Big chance! Oh, super goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation. And he was never going to miss that.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now. Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Substitution in progress.
He's having a good look here. Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Robson with the short one. Robson plays it in. And now they can spring out of defence. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the fourth? And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! His utter joy! He engages with absolute happiness. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And yes, it's him again. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff charging forward, the ball at his feet. Davids.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, easy pickings there. That's going wide left. And he's quick to return it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Not the most accurate pass. Oh, there's a probing ball. That is a great pick out. And this is Ibrahimovic. Now there's and the shot! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Substitutions taking place.
Birmingham Legion have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Swings in a... Oh, great leap! And that is high. Baresi. And it's De Bruyne. That is good alertness. Cruyff. Kukçu. Now it's Messi. Looking to play him in. Shot chance! It's a goal! Roberto Carlos. Messi. Over to the right flank. And it's Messi. Now he's got space. Gets his head on it! And he's steered it beyond the post.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
San Marino making further changes here and in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, there's the shot! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! He's got himself an absolute peach. And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Birmingham Legion are having a ball here. And he cuts out the supply. Well timed, excellent interception. Rijkaard. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, super ball! It's out for a goal kick. Roberto Carlos. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. De Bruyne. Now it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Bergkamp. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about. And the finish! He's got away. Bergkamp promptly onto that, and that is that. Zanetti.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's a good ball out wide. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Engages and forces him off the... Messi! Oh, crossbar! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Zanetti. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Batistuta. Scholes. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Towering header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Griezmann might just make this. Great defending, strong and determined. Some intricate passing, looking to... It's Ibrahimovic! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Messi. And he's intervened well there. And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! Goal!
Pele really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And this is Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Aims beyond the defence. Neither of these two want to... Messi! Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Pass somewhat off target. Oh, he's one-on-one, and the shot! And a neat finish. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Scholes. Spread it left. And here's Griezmann.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Pisa with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Birmingham Legion have the chance to go the other way. And the ball's gone astray. Tries to pass it through. And it's Messi. Pirlo. Davids. And that is a little undercooked. Rijkaard. Pele. Now Robson. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Deftly away. Can he get it through? Chips it through. Leicester gets across to intercept that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's the chance to counter. And here's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Griezmann, a player who needs no introduction. He's shifting through the gears here. Scholes. Now it's Batistuta. And this is Pirlo. Oh, he's burst through. And that is the end of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, nothing in it, Jim. What do you think?
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure?
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Pisa get the second half started.
Birmingham have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it.
It's Griezmann! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Davids is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Pele. Scholes.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Scholes. And it's Scholes. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Pele. Messi. Now it's Pirlo. Now it's Messi. He has found the way through. Oh, it's come loose. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, that's great. Pele! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Pele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's Ibrahimovic! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Griezmann. O'Shea. It's played through for him. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And here's Ibrahimovic. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's bustling through here. That's a lovely, neat pass. Might be danger here. And he was alert to it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Pele. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's hit the post!
Substitution on the field. Number 26, Pele. Number 9, Ibrahimovic. Number 14,
Now it's Mbappe.
Number
Pirlo.
8, Davids.
Scholes.
Number 2,
Messi.
Ciao.
Driving
Coming
forward.
on the field.
And it's
Number
Scholes.
77.
We expected better, and so did he.
Number
And that
11,
interception
Bale.
was most
Number
necessary.
22,
He read that really well and stopped it.
Number 17, Vieira. Number 20,
Zanetti.
Baresi.
There will be a throw-in. O'Shea cannot be beaten that easily. Scholes. And here's Messi. And here's Bale. Messi. And the shot! Another one of football's and how moments.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Mbappe plays it short. Oh, he's been caught napping. Iniesta! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. It's their second corner of the game. Mbappe goes short. There's the shot! Tries to get it clear. And again! And he's heaved it away. Messi. Lovely. Messi! And no! He had to, and yet he could not. Pirlo gets a foot in here. Thinks one through. Oh, that's clever. Batistuta. Zanetti. Cross to the back post. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Great vision, brilliantly cut out. Scholes. Pisa are looking to break at pace. And it's Zanetti. Oh, he's found support out wide.
2 added minutes has been
Oh, he
indicated.
had to make that, and he did make it. The pass has gone astray. We are into stoppage time. Now, can they get him away? He steps in, and that's the end of that. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Birmingham can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then.
What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and
He's going for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. But he's left disappointed.
well, he doesn't have hit a clean strike. The moment he was in that position, you knew he was going to smash it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
They've played it short. Messi, he has found the way through. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. And now they can spring out of defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. There's the shot! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
So, a breakthrough already. Davids, Birmingham Legion are looking to break at pace. Keeper's got good distance on that. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Well, that looks a decent ball. That's a shade optimistic. Davids looking to pass their way up the pitch. Messi. Good ball. Oh, he's all alone. Robson! Superb from Robson! A finish of true class! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Gorgeous. Just gorgeous.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Birmingham Legion are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Birmingham Legion have their second corner now. Rijkaard deals with that comfortably. Chile have the chance to go the other way. And this is Messi. And Messi! Oh, special! That is a special goal! A finish right from the top drawer. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Birmingham Legion find a position of real strength now.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Some really good ball movement. Birmingham Legion have hit a quick-fire double here. Aimed beyond the defence, and this is Cruyff. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. And that has put paid to that. Look at the space here, and he's found a way past. Real chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're threatening to fly away here. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Birmingham Legion are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, He's gone for goal! Well, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Corner number 3 coming up. Defending of the desperate variety. Chile are looking to go forward now. And he's picked it up out wide. Silvestre showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's picked out the run. Ibrahimovic! Goal! They are purring, truly purring.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Birmingham couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Now it's Mbappe. Half-time getting close now. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chance for a shot! And he's stuck it away. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Chile get their goal. A bit of respectability restored.
There will be 3 minutes.
This is Messi. Nice sequence of passes, this.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rijkaard. And here's the chance to counter. That has not gone well. Knocks it into space. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Rijkaard. And for the first half, that is that. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
I just think it's been a great performance, and they totally deserve to have this lead at half-time. I mean, just about anything they tried seemed to have come off. It's incredible stuff.
Birmingham Legion have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position.
Substitution.
The second period is underway. Oh, that's well spotted. Robson is always scanning the pitch for targets. Ibrahimovic, and he's running through, and the finish! Oh, impressive strike.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Davids. Rijkaard. Davids. Cannavaro. Looking for a runner. That is good alertness. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. It's a searching pass. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Van Bouten calmly anticipates. Now it's Ibrahimovic, and he is dashing away. Cross into the box. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Oh, this looks sharp. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Cruyff. And this is Cruyff. Takes a shot! And he's there to belt it away. Showing great feet there. Ibrahimovic. Van Bouten can clear it away. So their fourth corner of the game. Robson goes short. Can he finish? And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Oh, what a mistake! And the shot! And that's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Birmingham Legion are having a ball here. Now he's got space here. Tar makes the interception. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Van Bouten gets it clear. Van Bouten did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cannavaro, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Bergamy. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ronaldo might just make this. Robson, closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And it's Davids. Rijkaard makes a dash for it. Oh, well measured. It's Neymar! And the ball's come loose here. Has a look and plays it forward. Cristiano Ronaldo. That has been cut short. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. It's anyone's ball now.
Messi clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And this is Ronaldo. Great defending, strong and determined. Looking to play him in. And he's certainly onside here. And it's been hooked away. And here's Messi. Messi! And that's a good finish. How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Well, the ball's come loose here. That'll be a throw. An instinctive delivery. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Tar cuts it out. Davids is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Rijkaard. Here's Scholes. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Cruyff. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Birmingham Legion presented with a golden opportunity here. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde's role is going to be so key here. He'll be tasked with pretty much doing everything from covering the back line to winning the ball back, triggering counter-attacks, providing outlets, pressing, as well as being a goal threat. In other words, pretty much everything.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Played into space. Good, played through for the wide man. And he's managed to get free. Real chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Always onto this. Leicester gets over and intercepts. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, it's come loose. Driving through the middle. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Davids. And it's Michel Platini. Can he latch on to this? Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Tar makes the interception. Ibrahimovic takes a shot! Birmingham Legion have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
That's good running with the ball. He is through here. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ibrahimovic.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Platini is onto this. Plenty to aim at here. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Toon always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Platini, he's found the way through. Shoots! And that's a sharp finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Birmingham Legion are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Great ball, and he's in here. Davids.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Vardiol. Turan has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, just skips, shot a goal! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Szoboszlai gets into a good position. Oh, that's a key interception. Distributed tidily. Szoboszlai. Oh, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Spread neatly, it's a promising position. That's put paid to the danger. Cruyff. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that's definitely not his best. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I just love the positivity and attitude that Erling Haaland delivers on a football field. It's almost as if he's still on the training ground. And there's one little story in a game where he scored 4, but he was still angry. And asked why he was angry, he said, well, I missed one of my good chances. I think he's destined for greatness.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Bergomi. And it's been given away. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Pedri promptly onto that, and that is that.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
That looks a cracking ball, and he's there to make the challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Bergomi demonstrating his defensive quality there. Nesta. Davids. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's all alone. Shoots! And it's been hooked away. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nice looking ball. Nesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Knocks it into space. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Haaland. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Szoboszlai. Italy are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough...
Oh, what has happened here? Cruyff! Couch. Couldn't squeeze it through. Cannavaro cuts it out. Now he's got space here. Haaland is wide and looking to get onto this. Bergomi. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And this is Messi. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi! And he's done it! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Birmingham Legion have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Belletti. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Probing pass, he's through here. That'll be a corner. And we have our very first corner. Deftly away. That's a good ball out wide.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And smartly reclaimed.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Birmingham Legion up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Birmingham Legion leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Birmingham Legion currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Birmingham Legion have it back and can go again. Best. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Perez. Played into space. That's been cut out, well played. Robson. Well, that looks a decent ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Perez.
Being still separated by the game's only goal.
And it's Belletti. That's Cannavaro. Swung over. Perez. Can he get on the end of this? Space for him to turn and look. Looks across and plays it in. Dida claims it. Safe hands. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is out of play. And he's managed to gift it back. So we've reached the hour mark. Your impressions so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Passing nice and neat. And he's there to belt it away. And he's only too happy to take that back. That's a cute ball.
Italy really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and...
Takes a shot! And he's there to get it away.
Robson really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's gone looking for safety. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He is through here. Robson. He slings it in. And the finish! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 3.
So we have movement on both benches.
Numero 11. Lasciano il campo per il numero 13. Il numero 15.
Iniesta with the short one.
Cambio di giocatori.
And here's Iniesta. Opts to play it back. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Italy are looking to go forward now.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And that has put paid to that. Now it's Couch. And he's quick to snatch it back. Great vision. No, he's just misjudged that one. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Couch touches it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
That has been slung wide. Nicely shaped ball. Son Heung-min is flagged offside. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, that's well spotted. 5 minutes left on the clock. He can run onto that. Plenty to aim at here. Big chance! And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. San Antonio have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course...
And Messi! Against the crossbar! Tar gets it away. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pele stood his ground strongly. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated deep...
Robson! Superb from Robson!
as openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Pele, and he's there to retrieve it. Robson, and here's Messi. The ball has bounced loose now. Nicely aimed pass. Birmingham Legion leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And this is Messi. Here's found, and Messi! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, it's ended up in no man's land. And it's Davids. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Stood up well to him there. Robson. Oh, good ball! Ibrahimovic! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
And it's Cruyff. And here's Owen. It's played through for him. Leicester did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Messi. Davids gets a foot in and wins the ball. Messi is onto it in a flash. And this is Cruyff. Pele can so cleverly bypass the press. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, good-looking ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now that's well seen too. Played out to the left flank. Davids. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Cruyff. Pele. Cruyff. Good purposeful running this. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Owen. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Messi. Half an hour played now. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, that's fabulous. And here's Owen. Nicely weighted ball. And he's lost his man here. And this is Owen. Rijkaard.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Great chance! And that's in. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Birmingham Legion are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Ibrahimovic, and he's had it nicked away. In with the challenge. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Robson, can he get it through? Oh, shooting chance! And he's really put himself on the line here.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
They've played it short. And here's Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Great vision. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And now a sudden chance to counter. And Messi! Messi! Genius! A finish of true class! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
San Antonio cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Davids.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's a sharp little ball here. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
And we'd like to
Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Birmingham Legion are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. The second half is up and running. And the shot! Rijkaard. Robson. Oh, good spread. He's picked his way through. Turan. Robson. Rijkaard. Pele.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And this is Messi. He is through here. Messi! And he hits the net. They have come roaring back.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. San Antonio have it back and can go again, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Cruyff. Can he get on the end of this? Gets a good foot in there. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Always onto this.
Birmingham really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Robson. Messi. Passing nice and neat. And here's Messi. And he's managed to get free. Pele. Robson. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Robson is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Owen. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Cruyff. And this is Ibrahimovic. Robson takes a shot! Oh, good finish! And again they hit the front. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Substitution in progress.
Birmingham Legion can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Rummenigge bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's onside, shapes to shoot, and it's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Robson, oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
So what can they conjure from this one? Birmingham Legion with the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Zanetti. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rummenigge. That looks a cracking ball. Shot, surely! And again!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Iniesta! It's a goal! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero. Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Birmingham Legion now in a position far more desirable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He's had it taken off him. Oh, good take in a good area. Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Thuram proves too strong, too smart. Rijkaard. Pele. Messi. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Oh, such a clever touch. Cruyff. 5 minutes to add. Pele. Now it's Owen. Robson. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Robson has it out wide and in space. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Birmingham Legion pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorseless...
By playing to their strengths, there was a...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Vieira makes the interception. Schmeichel punts it upfield. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Nice interception, well timed. Rijkaard. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Vieira.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on.
And Hullet! Birmingham Legion are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Hullet. Mateus.
Birmingham are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Messi. And it's Messi. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And he's intervened well there. Schmeichel sends that a long way. Robson. Now it's Cruyff. Robson. He's having a hit! Robson! Absolutely terrific! A finish of true class! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Birmingham Legion restore parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And it's been played through. He is through. Big chance! Oh, it's hit the post. Lovely pass, but can he finish? Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi. He's got himself an absolute peach. And they've got their lead back. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
It's played through for him. It's a pretty loose pass. That is good alertness. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Lille clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's a super give and go. Well, that's a foul and the whistle's gone. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Messi!
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's been taken short. And here's Messi. He's having a shot! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! A finish right from the top drawer. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Ibrahimovic! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mateus. Bale. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Davids. It's Ibrahimovic! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. That has not gone well. Robson. And the referee has signalled for half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. And we are back on the way.
Birmingham are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change.
Bale! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Tar does really well to win the ball there. Keeper's got good distance on that. This is a promising build-up. And that pass just didn't quite work. And it's Hullet. Well read, nice interception. Robson is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Looking for options for movement. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And that's gone loose. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Messi.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And this is shapes to shoot!
Changement pour Lille. Le numéro 11.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Birmingham Legion leading now.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Shot, surely! Crossbar comes to the rescue. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Birmingham Legion have their second corner now. They've played it short. Rummenigge! Real chance! So the lead now is 2.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Messi. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And they're back on the ball again. It's a good spell of possession, this. Rummenigge! And that really should have been that.
Rummenigge really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Messi gets into a good position. Birmingham Legion needed that. They really needed it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Pinches it off him.
Rummenigge really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Vieira. Thuram. Chance here to counter. Messi carries the ball down the right. Can he get on the end of this? Bale. Best very much a man of this moment. He's in one-on-one. On takes a shot! Bale. Tries to pass it through. He's found a way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's found some space. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Rodri. Good take, and is he in? Tries a shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Birmingham really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Chance to deliver. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. So that's it. It is all over. Birmingham Legion have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Messi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, Alessandro Nesta turns defence into an art form. If you like your defenders slick and quick, this is the man.
Yeah, am I right in saying he started out as a fullback?
Yeah, I think he may have begun his career as a fullback.
Del Piero! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Madrid are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Birmingham Legion finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Cruyff. Seedorf did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It looks a good ball through. It's Pele! And that's a tidy finish. Not one, but two. It is a dream start. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
A disastrous start. 2 down in next to no time.
Tries to play it through. He has a look up. Del Piero unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Makalele gets over and intercepts. Makalele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Birmingham are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, easy pickings there. And this is Pele. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And he's there to make the challenge.
Referee has just said play on.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's decided to go for it. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Robson. Makalele clears without hesitation. Thuram.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And this is Pele. Oh, Pele! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Number 10.
Madrid find a position of real strength now. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Makalele. That looks a cracking ball. Tries a shot! And how did he not make it four?
Madrid certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Cruyff. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Seedorf going face-to-face with his great rival. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's a pretty loose pass. And he can thump it away. But they've got it again. Birmingham Legion are in... Oh no, this does not look good! Makaleli. Not the most accurate pass. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! And somehow he kept it out.
Birmingham really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Substitution on the field.
Birmingham Legion with the corner. They're first.
Number 9, Ibrahimovic. Number 14.
Best goes short.
Coming on the field.
Stojkovic simply refused to be outdone there. Birmingham Legion making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Now it's Messi. Oh, just skips past his man. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's an imaginative pass. Thuram. Bergomi. He won't be happy with that one. Probing pass. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And we are back on the way.
Birmingham really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them. There they go, hunting again.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Platini! And the keeper has done it off. Top stop.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Corner number 2 then. Messi plays it short. Birmingham Legion have their third corner. Messi with the short one. So their fourth corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And here's Messi. And now they can spring out of defence. Best. Steaming on goalwards. And the shot! That's another chance! Oh, good finish! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So could they be onto something here? So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants the...
Real chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They're up to 5 corners now. Decent chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh no, what has happened? And Messi! And that's a sharp finish! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And a really good game is threatening to break out here. And the finish! And it's been given away. And one more try! And that's in! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Madrid go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got a... Pele! It's run loose. Who's going to... Oh, what has happened here? And it's hoisted clear. Decent chance! Davids. Birmingham Legion do have a chance to counter here. Birmingham Legion still have the cards to affect this game. Seedorf has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. He might be in here. Chance for a shot! He's got a goal! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And now he has 2. Birmingham Legion now just needing 1.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Oh, no messing about, it is red. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
Zola is behind this one.
Well, this certainly fits the bill when it comes to the man for the occasion.
Number 2, Cha, coming on the field. Number 17.
This looks promising.
Vieira. Number 20.
They've won a corner.
Baresi.
Oh, good climb! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Tries to pass it through, threads one in, and he shot, surely! It's a goal! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Seedorf receives it in a good position here. Fermin, this is promising. Shapes to shoot!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And a chance! Oh, he's done it! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Madrid now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question: how long is there left, including stoppages?
Baresi, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Can he latch on to this? And it's Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that signals the end. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats.
That could spell trouble. Quality ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's Mbappe, and he's got the beating of his man.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well, that pass isn't the best. Chouameni. Mbappe. Well, they could break here. Bellingham. Chouameni. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi. And that is a little undercooked. And the counter is on. That is good alertness. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Birmingham clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It has been a rather gentle affair so far. And this is Eto'o. Messi has it in a wide position. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Robson is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Bellingham. And he's managed to get free. There's the shot! Goal! Manchester United! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Ibrahimovic is onto this.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Davids.
That's good play from him.
And here's Messi. And Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
I'm a little surprised that he actually couldn't make that count. He's so good from that range. Often, he'll find the net.
Birmingham Legion have their second corner now. Ibrahimovic. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Nicely weighted ball. Cruyff. Messi. Vieira. Now it's Mbappe. And that could set him on his way. And this is Eto'o. He's onside. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Davids, whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, there's a probing ball. Chouameni. Robson. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And here's Ibrahimovic. Zanetti kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Mbappe, well seen, saw that coming. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well read, nice interception.
Birmingham certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
It's played through for him. Thinks about the shot. Davids. Robson. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Vieira. Courtois punts it upfield.
There will be 1 minute added
The pass
time.
is intercepted. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Birmingham Legion come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Please use parking provided by the
Well,
club
for me,
or any
Peter,
other
things
paid
have
parking
never really
facilities
got
in the
going,
area.
but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So straight into the second half.
Birmingham can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And this is Messi. He's found a way through, and the shot! It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal.
Takes a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up. Robson goes short. So it's going to be another corner. Birmingham Legion get their 4th corner. Robson plays it short. Robson has the space to scheme. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Varane defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Varane gets over and intercepts. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Eto'o. Knocks it into space. Now that is a hefty challenge. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Well, no joy this time. Davids. Well, that looks a decent ball. Konate makes the interception. Ibrahimovic under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Bellingham. Messi. And it's Tonali. That is a great pick out. He's picked his way through. Messi! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Robson. Ibrahimovic. Now Tonali. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shapes to shoot! Sensational from Eto'o! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they've got their lead back. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Now look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And yes, it's him again.
Substitution on the field, number 21.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Over to the right flank. Tonali plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Targets.
Donatoni.
Coming on the field.
Donatoni. Well, played right into his path.
There they go, hunting again.
The ball has bounced loose now.
Number 30.
And he's there to get it away.
Number 18.
Well, he's done very well to take that back.
Number 16. Rodri.
Now it's Eto'o.
Substitution in progress.
It's come to nothing.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. And the finish! And that would have been some goal.
Tonali clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Time is running out here.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
Oh, sweet feet. Donatoni proves just a little bit too strong. Bergomi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Donatoni. Just 5 minutes left.
Manchester United nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Platini is having a shot! And yes, it's there! It was bound to happen, destined to happen. A goal for the 500 man. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Can he get on the end of this? Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. This is a promising build-up. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Donatoni. Bellingham. And that... The shrill sound of the whistle, and that is that. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. Thuram completing his first century of appearances here today, and that has not gone unnoticed.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
Bergomi cuts it out. Cruyff looking tidy in possession here. Messi. That's a danger. Shapes to shoot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And the shot's on here. Oh, well played, well played. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Birmingham Legion do have a chance to counter here. He won't be happy with that one. Mbappe running with the ball. Cruyff. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Zola. Well, they could break here. Looking to play him in. No, it's come to nothing. Still goalless at the moment. Davids is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. It's a searching pass. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Davids. And he's intervened well there. Rafael Varane.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And here's Cruyff. And he's managed to get free. And Cruyff! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cruyff actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Birmingham Legion with the corner. They're first. Robson with the short one. And he's managed to gift it back. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great.
Mbappe! And he's managed to get rid. And that's gone route one. Zola is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Guardiola approaching the half-hour mark. Now Otto. Guardiola. And it's Varane. Now that looks a decent ball. Roberto Oh, good effort! Oh, it's hit the post! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although...
Oh, they could be caught out here. He has found the way through. Messi had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Looking for the run. Zola looking to receive it in space. Zola going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Lovely pass, but can... Decent chance! Birmingham Legion are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Desai, and here's Messi. Some resolute defending there. Now it's Cruyff. Nicely weighted ball. Cruyff is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And this is Ibra. Shoots! And it's hoisted clear.
Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, he's having a go! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Just a quick reminder today.
We'll look back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Birmingham Legion are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. The second period is underway. Birmingham Legion currently ahead by the smallest of margins. And it's Guardiola, played out wide. And that's a really buccaneering run he's making. Cross in, looks like a good one. Otto. He's a sharp little ball here. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Ibrahimovic trying to keep this in. Chouameni clears it away. And he's had it nicked away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Great defending, strong and determined. Czech gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And it's Messi. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ball's gone out of play.
Substitution on the field. Number 77, Mbappe.
Zola.
Number 21, Johan Cruyff. Number 14.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality.
Bale! And that's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And in a trice. The substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Birmingham Legion are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Tries to pass it through. Can he get it through? Cross needs to be good. Dida claims it, safe hands. Now it's Messi, looking here to chip it through. Now it's Messi. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. France appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
There's the shot! In he goes again! He's got a goal! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
It's Iniesta!
Iniesta made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Best. Good pressure, determined, intense. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Pinches it off him.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And that is exemplary defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Bale. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he is going into that little black book. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
So, what can they come up with here? Now, can they get him away? Referee's had a good look and given a corner. This is their second corner of the game. Birmingham Legion are looking to go forward now. And this is Messi. Oh, shooting chance! So close to drawing level.
Cristiano Ronaldo was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
And it's been taken short. Pings in, getting up there! And that's a sharp finish. Do not write them off. Back they come. Certain, searing and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
And here's Hullet. Messi. Oh, great leap! It's loose. Oh, it's fallen loose again! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. And that is headed for the middle. Out of play for a goal kick. Guardiola gathers from the goal kick. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Carlos. And smartly reclaimed. Guardiola is always looking to... And that is it, the referee has seen enough. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here.
The Netherlands promoted the philosophy of total football, and Clarence Seedorf is one of its finest exponents.
Yeah, pretty hard to find a weakness, isn't it?
Yeah, and for all his strengths, Peter, I think it's his passing that stands out mostly for me. He supports all of that with real determined movement, whether he plays as a 10 or deeper.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Cafu. Strong running down that left flank. Can he get it through? Bellingham. It's Seedorf. Zanetti. Good play on the left-hand side here. And here's Eze. He's had it taken off him. Eze was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nesta gets over and intercepts. Now it's Torres. Tries to pass it through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Spread neatly. Zanetti. He's picked his way through. Terrific effort! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Puyol is there, and he can pick it up. Bergomi is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Cafu, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Eze. Birmingham Legion yet to have an attempt on goal. Nice control. Now it's Eze. Eze! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Davids. Nesta makes the interception. Davids. And he welcomes it in. And Messi! Messi! Genius! A finish of true class! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
The first breakthrough. Well, shooting chance! What has happened here? Driven in, and it's safely in the keeper's hands. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. That is good alertness. Davids. Now it's Torres. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he was quick to react. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Robson, Cruyff. Zanetti kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Seedorf. And they are prompt with their pressing. And he's worked it through. Mbappe! Decent chance! And he should have made them pay.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Well, that is one way to stop him.
Birmingham really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
What's going wide left? Robson.
This is the time you need that pace.
That is a great pick out. Might be danger here. Messi! He's got a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency. Oh, Mbappe! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.